halftime. Charles, you want a way to enhance your Saturday?
I do.
I know you do. I've got the thing just for you. It's the coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando to take us through the weekend in the NFL. On third down, Mayfield. Able to find Harris, complete. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. Well, that tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you...
But when this ball's tipped and intercepted, Quincy Wilson with the INT. And he will take it out to the 25-yard line.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
After the interception, it's Love. And this one complete right side to Funchess. A loss of 2 there, second down.
They completed the screen on the perimeter, but boy, that was textbook defense. Exactly as you're taught to play against a wide receiver screen, and they snuffed it out for a loss of yardage.
And they'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for third down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Well, they were in search of a short gain on third down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. On first down, Love. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
Intended for Eric Ebron. Incomplete. It leads to second and 10.
After the incomplete pass, here now is second and 10. Clock throwing again. The completion good. This is Eric Ebron. And they move this all the way down to the 9. 4 seconds left, and there's the timeout. In field goal range and a chance to tack on 3 before intermission. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. Vinatieri's kick is good. Well, not the best first half facing this deficit, but at least they did put 3 on the board before half.
Yeah, it's a little bit like that stormy, cloudy day, and the sun peeks through just for a second. They saw the sun there. They're hoping to see a little bit more of it in the second half.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. So we come upon halftime, and it's the visiting Browns with the lead. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Expect to see a good number of backups going forward as we are back and underway here in preseason week 2. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's go. The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Now Brissett, the backup, his first throw. That's complete to Jack Doyle, the tight end. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. From the shotgun, it's Brissett. This goes out right to Doyle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. From the gun, here's Brissett. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Anthony Zettel popping in for the sack.
I think we've seen this before. If someone's down 3 scores, that situation there, it's just going to add to their growing frustrations, don't you think?
And a big loss here as he's taken down.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in third and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
A crazy sequence here. A huge gain that time, but it still leaves them well short for fourth down. Now with the play clock about to expire, we get a whistle and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line.
Set 70, Indy. Hey, X3, 218, chopper, get it.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And he's going to take this up past the 10 to about the 11. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
They're going to need some therapy after this.
They run it again with Chubb. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. It'll be a loss of a yard, and just like that, it's third down.
Here we go, set, 18 Gator. Quarterback, don't get nervous now. We ain't beginning to turn you up.
The backup Stanton ready for his first throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down.
So now here in the second week of the preseason, you'd expect the starters to play a little bit more than they did in week 1, but not a whole lot.
So if you're an offensive coordinator, what are you looking for?
What you're looking for is things getting cleaned up as you go along, because most of your playbook's probably installed. How well are they handling it? Easy in and out of the huddle? No mental mistakes? Are they starting to look like a good offensive football team?
And taken right at the 35. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Good starting field position for the Colts as they have it 1st and 10. And he'll lose lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. On 2nd and 12, Brissett.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Out of the gun, Brissett. Able to find Deion Kane, complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. A gain of 19 and picking up the first.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Brissett now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Brissett now. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
5 more yards. That's another Colts first down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Brissett now 5 of 6. Very accurate since taking over, and he's got his guys a first down. Brissett. This is caught. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Colts are able to draw a bit closer. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Vinatieri connecting on the extra point, and that cuts the lead to 24-10. And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Let's go now. 60 or. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home.
Throwing on first down. Stanton. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Hey, Delta.
Off play action. Stanton. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Give the sack to Kamoko Toure.
Like how they've started the 3rd quarter here. They force a punt on the first drive, and after this sack, it looks like they'll be forcing another one as well.
Absolutely. Maybe got their 2nd win coming out of the locker room. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. And that is incomplete. Well, shame on them, Coach Davis. They went against your advice. They threw the football, and now they're backed up to punt this away.
They're actually fortunate. They went against my advice, but they didn't turn it over, right? No takeaway for the defense. They'll punt it now. They probably could have gained a few yards if they ran it, though, and helped out with field position.
Colquitt on to kick as he sends it away. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Brissett on first down. And this one caught along the sideline, but they say already out of bounds. And the throw didn't give him a chance to turn it upfield, and that brings up second down. Back now in Indianapolis. It's the Colts, so they've got the football, but they've got work to do, trailing here as we begin the fourth quarter. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Throwing, Brissett. And this is incomplete. Zach Pascal, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
I think he's a little trigger-happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. That's complete to the running back, Nyheim Hines. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That one goes for 24 yards. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Again, it's Brissett. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. He was looking for Jack Doyle that time. And it's 2nd down.
Mike, 58, right there. Yeah. You don't want nothing. 50X to Mike. 50X to Mike.
They'll throw again. Brissett flushed out right. Taken in by Pascal out left. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. The Colts on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. Here it's 3rd and 2. Into the air once more. It's Brissett. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
Come on, D.
1st down, Brissett. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Larry Ogunjobi in for the sack.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Here's Brissett. That ball is caught. It's Doyle. Touchdown, Colts. Jack Doyle, ready for the regular season with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Colts have got it back to a 1-score game. Vinatieri able to tack on the PAT. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Down. 90 Wolf.
They begin this drive with Chubb. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. Decent start defensively to this series. They've got to stop them here and get this ball back.
I like the way you phrase that, partner. Decent start, but now it's got to be more about the ball. It's all about the ball, getting it away from them, because making good tackles is one thing, but the clock will run out on you. You've got to have the football back for your offense.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important third down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get first downs and eat away at the clock.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is third and long.
Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D. 40, go. Check, 41. Check. Hey, box truck. Hit it.
Now Stanton. This one complete into the hands of Higgins. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The play began back at the 23, and they pick up 23.
First down, Browns.
Stanton now, 5 straight completions here in this second half. First and 10.
Hey, orbit.
Stanton. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. These strong safeties, some people may not realize it. It's really like an extra linebacker, right?
It really is, because they're hybrids. Half linebacker, half defensive back.
Ready.
The linebacker in him on that play emerged.
Now they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's second and 21. Buying time to his left. Incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
The Browns on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be third and a mile. Back to throw. Stanton. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. So, my goodness, I would have thought this possible not too long ago, but that turnover there means we have a game again.
Yeah, it's been a completely different team here in the second half. I just wonder on the other side of the field, where the starters telling the backups, get ready, you're going to get some playing time. And now guess what? Hope they didn't cut the tape off of their wrists and ankles. They've got to go back out there and play.
On first and 10, Brissett. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's second and 20. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire.
44 is the mic.
Throwing on second and long. Brissett, middle of the field to the tight end Doyle. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Well, your QB's been sacked 4 times in the game already, and they're the holding call.
And you know darn well the offensive line coach is frustrated and upset that he's been hit that many times already. He doesn't really care that they hold now. Just don't let him get hit anymore.
Now they face a second and long following the holding penalty.
Check 26.
He's back to throw. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. Well, that puts a little bit of a wrinkle in their comeback bid.
Yeah, everything had turned around for them, hadn't it? I mean, things were now going their way. But you did mention it's a wrinkle in their comeback bid. It's not the death knell for them by any stretch, but now they've got some extra work to do in order to climb all the way back.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. And again, it's Chubb. And he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other, a gain of 6. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The Browns on 3rd down, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 7. Off the play fake, Stanton. He's got the completion to Strong. A 3rd down gain of 19.
Now that's a big pickup right there, and so often we focus on how the quarterback's faking out play action. How about everyone being in on the deal and picking it up?
2nd and 3rd levels, you could see them trying to recover. They bit. Worked out offensively. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Hey, Zoo.
Handoff comes to Chubb. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. And he finds a man on the crossing route. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
We always hear from coaches how much they like to run crossing routes because they want to hit their receivers on the go, get them the ball, and keep them moving. How about when you hit a tight end that way? Okay, the receivers are going to run past you most of the time. The tight end, they could do their damage a different way, break a few tackles and really scatter some people, can't they?
So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here. And it was a bit of a strange game. They were held scoreless through the entire second half, but their first half output, that's enough to carry them to victory.
And that's an odd game to watch, isn't it? Because when we saw the output in the first half, you think to yourself, okay, they've